Good morning, St. Francis. It is Tuesday, November the 24th, 2020. It is Tuesday of the 34th week of the year, our last week of the year, and it is also the memorial of St. Andrew Dong Lac and companions, the martyrs of Vietnam. I am coming to you this morning from the most esteemed office of our school principal, Mr. Mike Watson. There he is, Mr. Mike Watson. We are going about the school today because it's a half day, going to various classrooms and getting from the children their notes of gratitude, their words of gratitude as we enter into Thanksgiving. It's a half day today, so it is the end of this part of our school year. We will resume again next Tuesday. But it is appropriate to be here at TFS today because today's gospel begins Luke's interpretation of Jesus's foreshadowing of the end of the world. Isn't that scary, Mr. Watson?
I'm fearful.
So what? But actually, what it is, so all this week, the rest of the week, from today until Friday, we will hear again and again Jesus expounding on the end times. But today it begins very interestingly, because basically Jesus says that yes, the end will come, but it will not necessarily be an end. It will be a transformation. Isn't that good, Mr. Watson?
Better than an end.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But this transformation has to be preceded by a lot of things. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Some of those things are wars and famines and plagues and all kinds of other things that might seem to be distracting and disturbing and frightening and anxiety building and stressful and whatever it is. But Jesus says that these are not the end and that in many ways they must happen for this great transformation to begin of our times, our culture, our world, this cosmos in which we live. Wisdom is necessary in discerning what God is doing and when. Yes, there will be a movement to an end, but again, it is never an end as in a finality. Is an end always as a completion. Isn't that good, Mr. Watson?
That's great.
It's a little bit more comforting than just basically saying it's all going to go away. So as we enter into as we move deeper into this last week in ordinary time, Jesus reminds us to use our wisdom to understand what God is doing always in this world. That is bringing it not to an end, but to a fulfillment. And things that we experience in this here and now that may be frightening and unsettling and confusing and whatever are all things that must happen so that we may ready ourselves to receive what it is that God is going to bestow and open to us as God transforms this world into what God intends it to be. Comforting, Mr. Watson?
Very comforting.
Exactly. So as we go out to get to record more of the gratitude of our students here at the Franciscan School, Mr. Watson and I wish you much good health and peace.
And a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.